Good morning students. Welcome to the video lecture on theory of computation. So today we are going to see one more example of conversion of epsilon NFA to NFA. Okay. So in last video only we have seen how to convert epsilon NFA to NFA, and for that you are requiring epsilon closure. Okay. So you can watch the previous video of epsilon closure, how to find out the epsilon closure of a particular state. Okay. So first what we will do, we will first find out the epsilon closure of this every state. Okay. So epsilon closure of A. So epsilon closure of this particular state A is nothing but from the state A by using epsilon to which different state I can reach. Okay. So we know that every state is at a distance of 0 from itself. So in epsilon closure of a state, every state will be there. So if I am finding out epsilon closure of A, so A will be there. If I am finding out epsilon closure of B, so B will be there. For C, C will be there. So in this case, A will be there. Now from A, by using epsilon, it can go to state B, so B will be there. Again from B, by using epsilon, it can go to state D, so D will be there. Okay, so from B it cannot go to C by using epsilon. Okay, so that's why C will not be there. So this is the epsilon closure of state A. So similarly we can find out epsilon closure of B state. Okay, so B will be there. From B, by using epsilon, it can reach to D, so D will be there. Okay, there is no other state. Similarly, epsilon closure of state C, that is C will be there, and from C, by using epsilon, it cannot go to in any state, so only C will be there. Similarly, epsilon closure of D state is only a D state. So these are the epsilon closures of every state. So now we want to find out the transition in case of NFA. So already we have seen that to find out a transition, we have to use a formula. So in that formula we are we have to find out first epsilon closure of that state. Then whatever the state we will get, we have to find out the transition of that state on that particular input, and then again we have to find out the epsilon closure. So now first we will find out del dash, that is transition of A on 0 in NFA. Okay, so first we will find out epsilon closure, then transition, and then again epsilon closure. So epsilon closure of A we have already find out, that is A, B and D. Okay. So now next what we have to do, we have to find out transition of A on 0. So transition of A on 0 is transition of A on 0, where it is going, it is remaining in same state. So B on 0, where it is going to C state. D on 0, where it is going, it is remaining in C state. Okay. So now next what we have to do, we have to find out again epsilon closure. So whatever the state we are getting here, so again we have to find out the epsilon closure of those state. So epsilon closure of A we have already find out, that is A, B and D. Then epsilon closure of C is C only, and epsilon closure of D is D only. So this is nothing but you have to take the union of this, and that is nothing but your transition of A on 0. Now we will find out transition of A on 1. So first we have to find out the epsilon closure of A. So epsilon closure of A is A, B and D. Now you have to find out transition of A on 1. So transition of A on 1 is not given. Okay. So that's why it will be 5. Now transition of B on 1. So transition of B on 1 is also not given. So 5. So transition of D on 1. So transition of 1 is given. So that is nothing but D only. Okay. So epsilon closure of phi is phi only, and epsilon closure of D, that is D. Okay. Then transition of B on 0. So transition of B on 0 is, first we have to find out epsilon closure of B, that is nothing but B and D. B and D. Okay. Now transition of B on 0. So transition of B on 0 is given, that is nothing but C. Then transition of D on 0. So transition of D on 0 is D only. Now again we have to find out the epsilon closure of this C state. So epsilon closure of C is C only, and epsilon closure of D is D. So CD is a, these are the states on which B on 0 will go. So now we have to find out transition of B on 1. So that is nothing but we have to first find out epsilon closure of B. So epsilon closure of B is B and D. This is epsilon closure, then transition, and again epsilon closure. So transition of B on 1. Transition of B on 1 is not given, so that's why phi. Transition of D on 1, that is D only. Epsilon closure of phi is phi, and epsilon closure of D is D. Now you have to find out transition of C on 0. So epsilon closure of C is C only. Now transition of C on 0. So transition of C on 0 is not given, so that's why phi, and epsilon closure of phi is phi only. Now next is transition of C on 1. So that is nothing but, first we have to find out epsilon closure of C. So that is nothing but C. Now transition of C on 1. So transition of C on 1 is given, that is nothing but B. And epsilon closure of B is B and D. Okay. So now transition of D on 0. So epsilon closure of D is D only. Then transition of D on 0, that is D only. And epsilon closure of D is again D only. Then next, transition of D on 1. So first we have to find out epsilon closure of D, that is D only. Then transition of D on 1. So D on 1 is D only. And epsilon closure of D is again D. So this is these are the transitions of all the states in NFA. Okay. So now from this, what we can do, we can write down the transition table for our NFA. So here we are having Q, here sigma. So input alphabets are 0 and 1, and states are A, B, C and D. Okay. So here input state is A and final state was D. So here in this case, wherever D is occurring, so that state will become your final state. So here in this case, in epsilon closure, D is occurring in B, it is occurring in D. Okay. So it is occurring in A, it is occurring in B, and it is occurring in D. So these three states will be final state. So now transition of A on 0. So what we have got? A, B, C, D. Then transition of A on 1, that is D. Transition of B on 0, that is C and D. Then transition of B on 1, that is nothing but D union phi, that is D. Transition of C on 0, that is phi. Transition of C on 1, that is B and D. Transition of D on 0, that is D. And transition of D on 1, that is D. So this is a state transition table, and so this is a state transition table for the newly created NFA, and from this table we can draw a state transition diagram. So for A on 0, it is going to all the A, B, C and D state. So it is going to A, it is going to B, it is going to C and it is going to D for 0. For 1 it is going to only D. So for D it is going to D. So B on 0 it is going to C and D. So for 0 from B it is going to C and it is going to D. So from B on 1 it is going to D. So from B for 1 it is going to D. From C there is no transition, that's why phi is there for 0, and for 1 from C it is going to B and D. So for 1 it is going to B and this is D. And for D, for 0 and 1 it is remaining in same state. So this is a state transition diagram for this particular NFA. So in this way we have converted our epsilon NFA to NFA. Okay. So hope you have understood this problem. If you have any doubts, then write it in comment section. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Enjoy learning.